Please subscribe, like, share, put some comments, and hit the notification bell to my YouTube channel to get notified whenever new videos for more learnings about basic programming language.
Good morning, class. Today I'm going to discuss to you about the storage allocation with array implementation. These are the learning outcomes. 1. Define storage allocation. 2. Understand the key and next concept. And 3. Create your own storage allocation using array with implementation of linked list. So these are the terms to be remembered. 1 is the storage allocation, wherein it is a place for storing information. Key next head, it refers to the information associated with the first item on the list. Another term, key next head, it refers to the second item on the list. While parallel arrays, these are the structure that can be built on top of the data. The key refers or contains the data, while next, these are referring to all structure in the parallel array. So assuming that you have given here the value of 0 is equal to head and the value of 1 is equal to 0. So 1 representing the tail. Since next to 0 is 4, key 4 is A, then next 4 is 3, then key 3 is L. So let us follow the instructions given. Let us insert SLA after the head and I after L and insert T after S. So this is now the diagram for our instructions, namely the head and the tail. We are going to insert the word is late into an empty list, wherein it is outside the head and the tail. So for our instruction, it says there that we must insert SLA after the head. So we do it by inserting SLA after the head, then followed by the tail and INT. So after that, next instruction, we need to insert I after L. So we used to insert I after L. So therefore, your output will be head, S, L, I, A, tail, and T. So last instruction, we need to insert T after S. So in your result, we have head, S, T, L, I, A, and tail. So from the given, the value of head is equal to 4, the value of S is equal to 6, and the value of T is equal to 1. The value of L is equal to 5, and the value of I is equal to 2, and A is equal to 3. Then tail is equal to 1. So let us analyze the given. So since the head is 4, so next to 4 is 0. So this is the initialization. Since the value of head is equal to 4, and we need to get the value of next 4, which is equal to 0. Therefore, our key for here is head. Now, in key 4, next is 3. So let us find out the value of 3, which is A. And the key 3 from A, we need to look for the value of key 3, which is from A, we will count 3. So therefore, we'll count 1, 2, 3. So the value of key 3 here is L. Then next to 3 is 2. So the value of 2 here is I. So from I, we will count 2 for us to get the key 2. So from A, 1, and then S is 2. So therefore, the value of key 2 here is S. So let's get next one, which is the value of next one is t, because the number is assigned, the number assigned for t is 1. So next to this is now the last letter T in the list. So therefore we write the tail, because the value of tail is equal to 1. So if we are going to draw a linked list, so you will start from the head, which is being represented by the small square box, and followed by A, followed by L, followed by I, followed by S, followed by T, and the tail, which is being represented by letter Z, since letter Z is the last letter in the alphabet. Okay, so from the given, again, so we have here 7 distinct letters. Number 1, instruction: insert project in an empty list. Number 2, insert project after head. Number 3, insert E after R. 4, insert C after O. 5, insert T after J. So this is now the diagram of our instructions if we will follow the instructions given. So this one is the empty list. So as you have noticed in the diagram, so there is no value for an empty, because when you say empty, there is no data or information stored on it. It's only the head and the tail. So the first instruction, we need to insert the word project in an empty list. Then next, we insert proj, P-R-O-J, after the head, and it follows the last column. So we used to get the corresponding value for the last column or last instructions that we have, and as you have noticed, the value of next 5 here is 0. So since we initialize it into 0, and next to 5 is key 5, so the value of head is equal to 5 here. So next to 5, of course, is next 4. So let us now look for the value of 4, which is equal to O. We write O here as the value for next 4. So let us find out the value of key 4. So from O, we will count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, the value of key 4 here is P. And the next to 4, of course, is next 3. So let us find out the value of 3, which is equal to J. So write letter J here. And next to 3, of course, is key 3. So from J, we will count 3. 1, 2, 3. So therefore, the value of key 3 here is R. So next to 3, of course, is next 2. So you are going to find out the value of next 2, which is equal to E. So from E, we have to find out the value of key 2. We will count 2. So therefore, the value is C. From here, you will count 2. 1, 2. So therefore, the value of key 2 here is C. And the value for next one here is letter T. And finally, the value of key 1 here is tail. So when we draw the linked list, so it looks like this. Again, the small square box is being represented as head, followed by the O, followed by P, followed by J, followed by R, followed by E, followed by C, followed by T, and finally, you have letter Z to represent the tail. So for you to know that your answer is correct, so therefore, there is no letter that can be duplicated. So as I always mention to you, we have to think distinct letters, distinct word. So meaning the letters are not duplicated. So in your activity, please do this given as your set work. That's all, guys. I hope that you've learned a lot from this presentation and you will be able to do my activity. Good day!